Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Duchenne Method video newsletter, where I attempt to demystify the mind-body connection in order for you to achieve optimal health, and so that you might be able to use these tools in your own life. Every week I invite you into this circle of creation to acknowledge, engage, and support one another in discussing topics around mind-body alignment. Over the years, I've had women cancer patients visit me, and most of which were given an end-of-life diagnosis. At first, I wasn't sure why they were seeking me out, and I wasn't sure if I could help them. Turns out, what they wanted was to process some unfinished business that lingered in their hearts and mind. They were not coming to me for a cure for cancer. Instead, they were coming to me to assist them in processing anger, shame, and sometimes hatred. What I learned was that nobody wants to die with a heavy heart filled with rage and regret. But when your life is at the edge of heaven's calling and that your path's direction is a one-way street, people want to go with ease. They want to go with serenity and without resentment. Plus, a lot of these women felt like their bodies had betrayed them. They felt that their body had become unreliable and had developed a health condition that they did not expect or want. These women's entire experience of being alive had been pulled from under them, and now all that was left was to figure out a way to release toxic emotions from their hearts. A diagnosis of cancer can leave women feeling abused and neglected. Our bodies can harden into a chronic state of defense, leaving us feeling isolated. And when our bodies feel unreliable, this affects how we think, how we see, and feel about ourselves. During our next YouTube live stream, we're going to discuss how to release resentment and regret from our bodies, whether you're going through a cancer diagnosis or not. Having a plan and a daily practice to release anger and regret is an important step in establishing a successful outcome for yourself. We're going to explore how acknowledging our contributions toward a well-lived life has a great impact for someone at the end of life. We'll touch on how leaving a legacy to our loved ones can prepare us for any type of diagnoses. And in particular, for my clients who have now passed on, I'm going to share how I worked with them to take control of what they could take control of until the end. The conversations between our minds, bodies, and hearts are key to understanding how we can adapt ourselves and become more resilient in the face of conflict. I hope that you'll join us next Monday, March 13th, to join in on the conversation and share your own insights on this very important subject. Please join us at the YouTube channel Art of Alignment Academy and bring your questions. And if you think that this talk that I'm going to have with you, if you think that this might serve anyone in your life, I want to invite you to invite them. Let people come and be able to share in this conversation. It's a deeply emotional conversation and also one that needs to be had, especially during this month, Women's Her Story Month. Thanks for listening, and I really hope to see you next week.